In this video, we'll take a look at the new feature update in Windows 10, which is version 20H2, which is likely to be fully released later this year. So here you can see I've installed a preview of this update, so I'll give the computer a quick reboot. So now if I go into my settings, you can see I'm running 20H2. Now this isn't the final OS build for version 20H2, and Microsoft may still make changes to this. So let's take a look at the new features that have been added. So now if I go into my settings, you can see I'm running version 20H2. So let's take a look at the new features that have been added. Straight away you can see a new option which allows you to copy and paste OS and device information. So here you can see it's easy to copy into Notepad. This is definitely handy, especially for IT admins or if you need a copy of this information. One of the biggest changes in 20H2 is the start menu. Depending on which Windows 10 theme you're using, whether that's light or dark, you'll now see the tile background for applications blend into the start menu. Microsoft seems to be trying to go for a slicker look, and it does look very nice. Here you can see what the start menu used to look like against the new changes in the 20H2 version. Before, you can see how the application and tile icons had a colour background, and you can see how this compares to the new start menu design. You can also see how the tile background blends in using the dark theme as well. In this new build, the Edge browser is built in by default. Windows 10 allows you to browse tabs and change windows when you use the Alt plus Tab keys. Where you would normally only see one window representing the browser and its tabs, you can see here that I have 3 tabs open, and when you use the Alt plus Tab switcher, it shows the individual tabs. Now, you can change this option by going into Start, Settings and System and Multitasking. Here in the Multitasking section, you can choose between having all tabs being displayed or even the 3 or 5 of the most recent tabs in Edge. If you don't want to see any tabs, you can just select Windows only. There's also been a change in Control Panel. When you go to the system icon, this now brings you into the About page in Settings. Before, this would bring you to the system details in the same window, but Microsoft has now changed this. There have been some changes to improve the notifications experience in Windows 10. Now, when a toast notification comes in, you'll be able to check out the application logo at the top, which makes it easier to identify where the notification is coming from. When you've finished with the notification, you can select the X on the top right hand corner to dismiss it. Improvements have also been made for tablets. Before, where you would detach a keyboard on a 2-in-1 device, you would see a notification pop up asking if you wanted to switch to tablet mode. Now, Microsoft are changing this default setting so that this notification doesn't appear, and instead it will switch you into the new tablet experience. As you can see, if you want to adjust these settings, then you can do so by going to Settings, System and Tablet. So that's just some of the new features in the new 20H2 version for Windows 10, with the full release expected later this year. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to leave a like on this video and subscribe for more tutorials.